Segal was a happy and independent girl. Before marriage, her life was perfect. She had a good job, a stable income, and complete freedom. She never had to ask anyone before making decisions. And most importantly, she was truly happy. Then one day, she made a decision that changed everything. She decided to get married. Carl, her husband, was a kind and loving man. He understood her, respected her, and always supported her. Segal felt lucky to have him. After marriage, she moved into his house. In the beginning, everything felt new and normal. But soon, things started to change. Segal's in-laws needed help at home. There were responsibilities, health issues, and many daily problems. Wanting to be a good daughter-in-law, Segal made a big sacrifice. She left her job. She thought, family comes first. I can always restart my career later. But she had no idea. This one decision would slowly take away her freedom. The independent girl who never depended on anyone now became completely dependent on her husband. First, she adjusted. But her in-laws were not happy. Instead of appreciating her sacrifice, they started finding faults in everything she did. You don't do this properly. You don't know how to manage a house. What kind of upbringing is this? Every day there were new complaints. They never allowed her to do anything her own way. If she cooked, it was wrong. If she cleaned, it was not enough. If she rested, she was lazy. Segal felt like she could never be good enough. The worst part was her freedom. She had none. If she wanted to go outside, her in-laws would say, "Why do you need to go? Stay at home." If she insisted, they would go with her. Even small things like meeting a friend or going for a walk became a problem. Segal felt like she was living in a cage. She could not make a single decision on her own. Her voice slowly disappeared. Her in-laws also spoke badly about her to Carl. "She doesn't do anything properly. She is not the right girl for this house." Carl always supported Segal. He tried to explain to his parents. He stood by her side. He told her, "I trust you. Don't worry." But even his support was not enough to heal the daily pain Segal was going through. Day by day, she started losing herself. The girl who once lived freely now felt trapped. She stopped smiling. She stopped sharing her feelings. She started living quietly, just to avoid conflict. Many nights, she cried silently. She often thought, "Why did I leave my job? Why did I give up my freedom?" But she never complained. She kept adjusting. Months passed like this. One day, Carl had an important office event. He wanted Segal to come with him. But as usual, his parents created an issue. Why does she need to go? She should stay home and do her work. That day, Carl spoke firmly. "She is my wife. She will come with me." It was the first time he stood so strongly for her. Segal went with him. At the event, everyone praised her. They appreciated her confidence, her personality, and her intelligence. Later, Carl's parents came to know about it. Slowly, they started noticing things. They saw how Segal handled everything at home. They saw how she never answered back. They saw how she always respected them, even after being hurt again and again. One day, they found her old files, her certificates, her achievements. They were shocked. Segal was not an ordinary girl. She had left a successful career just for their family. That day, they realized the truth. The problem was never Segal. The problem was their thinking. Guilt slowly filled their hearts. Their behavior began to change. They stopped controlling her so much. They started speaking politely. They even gave her some freedom. One evening, her mother-in-law said softly, "Segal, we were wrong. You did so much for us, and we never understood you." There was silence. Segal looked at her and gave a small smile, but it was not the same smile. There was pain hidden inside it. She said, "It's okay. I don't hate you." And that was true. She did not hate them, but she could not forget. All those taunts, all those restrictions, all those moments when she felt helpless, they had left deep marks on her heart. Time passed. The house became peaceful. There was less anger, more understanding. But something inside Segal had changed forever. She became stronger, but also distant. She learned one important lesson. Respect, once broken, is very hard to rebuild. And sometimes, Even love cannot erase the pain of disrespect.